Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video. And in this video, we finally have the official release of probably like the best single to come out of the upcoming Monster High live action movie, Coming Out of the Dark. Yes, it is. It has been officially released on both the Nickelodeon official and Paramount official YouTube channels right here. There's also differences between this official finalized release of this sequence and the early leaked clips we saw months ago. And we will get into those differences in a bit. And I wish I could have done like a full-on reaction to this music video. I would have loved to, but I was not able to. I tried, and Viacom copyright claimed it and blocked it, so that's not good. So what we'll do here instead is just use the screenshots from the actual music video and just do a thorough shot by shot, and I'll do what I do best and just talk a lot. So let's get into it. We open the music video with the Paramount Plus logo, which gets bumped with the little Nickelodeon ship, and if you have Paramount Plus, which is a streaming service, you will be able to watch this movie free of charge, which is great on release date itself. We then get probably like the biggest change so far from the whole sequence, which is the beginning when Claudine finds the portal that will lead her to Monster High. In the raw footage version that we saw, that if you saw, you know that it looked really bad. It was really obviously not finished, and the VFX, if there was any, I can't even remember if there was any VFX. It was really bad. It was just there for you know, a placeholder basically, and now it looks way better. I mean, it's obviously not like maybe the best VFX ever. Like I can still feel like she's just standing in a green room walking, which is a shame because the magic kind of like isn't there, but it's still better. You know, it's decent. It's serviceable, I guess. You know, it does look a little whimsical. It looks like a little storm there, you know, like swirling around with all the different colors, which I do love. The colors, the purple, the green. I love that when she steps, you know, it lights up behind her, and she's looking around. Obviously there's like leaves blowing about, and then she reaches Monster High, and look at this. The whole school looks really great. We've seen it in the trailer as well. When the school is actually finished with VFX, it looks great. It looks so grand and huge. And if you've seen the pre VFX version, you know that the actual school is not that big. The actual building, the real life building, is not that big. So I'm really happy that they do add these different layers in the background to make it look like this big grand building, which is like a castle, right? Makes you think of like Harry Potter. I love that. So I definitely appreciate that. You know, the school just looks really, really nice, even like well lit with the moonlight. Oh, I love that. As she's running up the stairs, I do wonder if they actually filmed this on location, or if this is all just filmed on set, like in a warehouse, because it just looks so like authentic. As she goes through the main doors, she is now in the entrance hall, which is where obviously the main dance sequence will take place, and you might even take notice of Abby or Gulia, who are in the background of this dance sequence. They are in the dance sequence. Abby is more obvious, and Laguna as well. Gulia is more in the background. I can never spot her. I don't know how y'all can tell where she is. She blends in so well with that blue hair, you know. And I gotta say, you know, at the start when she's looking around and she's saying, you know, like, I'm looking for a place to call home in the lyrics, you know, like, her face acting here is so good. I love Mia's acting. I mean, and it's not easy because, you know, especially when you're singing and your mouth is moving, right, and you're trying to lip sync to a song, and at the same time you're also supposed to convey like emotions. It's not easy. It's like trying to convey you're sad by not speaking, like just by the vibe and energy, and just by like the way your eyebrows move and stuff. I don't know. I just feel like it's very hard to do, and Mia's doing a great job here. I love what she's doing. She's a great actress. We then move on to Draculaura's sequence here, where here's a second difference, which, because I guess it's not really a big thing, but because this is obviously just the music video, the dialogue that we have here in the movie, where, you know, Draculaura's dad He's talking to her about doing well in school, you know, the grades and stuff, how about having to be perfect and expectations, all that stuff that they talk about in the actual movie is cut out here, and then we just jump straight to her dancing. And talking about her dancing, oh my god, I love when Dracula does her little hair whip here. Oh my, I mean, that wig, ooh, that's a good ass wig. And like, I wouldn't expect any less, but like, damn, it just looks so good. It flows so good. Like, look at the way it twirls around. I'm obsessed with that wig, girl. I am obsessed with the movement of that skirt. I feel like Dracula just has some of the best outfits in the whole movie. And I actually want to do a whole video about rating all the outfits in the movie, so stay tuned for that when the actual movie comes out very soon. I love her whole, she's so spunky and sassy and gothic and cutesy, and oh my, I love her so much. And she's so badass in this sequence alone. She makes such an impression. Also, when she goes like down to her knees and does like the whole sliding thing, like, what's it called? I don't even know, but it's cool. It's cool. And then in Frankie's sequence, there's also a portion cut out, but it's less lengthy. It's just Frankie saying, you know, greetings and stuff, you know, introducing themselves to everyone here. And then, you know, they also get into their lyrics. It hasn't changed, but I do want to say that, you know, when I first said that Frankie's movements remind me of like a robot, I guess I completely just forgot that, you know, it just also could just be like Frankenstein's monster. That's kind of like, I guess, what they're going for, right? Like the whole Frankenstein's monster like movement with the arms and like the weird stepping of the feet, because it's like obviously they were just created, right? So it makes sense that they wouldn't be really getting the hang of like how to quote normally walk. So yep, that's what they're trying to go for, and I just completely missed the mark. Then we get to see all the people gather in a formation in the center. They start to twirl around, and we can see Frankie, Dracula, and Claudine in certain points, like almost in a triangle formation, in between the long lines of, how am I describing? You know what I mean? It's just, they're all positioned in like different certain places that kind of form a triangle. So I like the whole formation thing here. And I feel like maybe it is a little bit off. Like some people aren't completely synchronized to like the movement, but that does bring me to like my next thing, which is most people are not really too impressed with the choreography. I think it's good. Again, Nickelodeon standards, let's, you know, fit them accordingly. So I feel like it's cute. I mean, I definitely feel like the song is the winner here, not the choreography. But I think it's a nice, neat choreography, does its job. And I do like the little, you know, movement here when they start to turn, and it just, I do think like the formation parts of the choreography work pretty well. We then get to see all the lyrics line up to all the characters. So here Dracula says, I might be nervous, but I'm an optimist. And then Deuce, his only singing line here in this song, unfortunately, he says it's an adventure, willing to take the risk or something like that. And then that's when Cleo passes by him. He doesn't notice her at all, but she does notice him, and she gives him a look. She's like, what did you just say? Shady look, you know, because they're obviously broken up. And then Frankie comes in last, and they say, I see the monsters. They look like family. And look at Cece's, like, again, face acting. That's, I know it's not a lot. Like, I get it. And you know, but it's just so, you can see. It really means a lot. You know, like, you can just see the emotion conveying from just the eye contact. And it's just a slight little eyebrow, you know, curl, and then you can tell like it means a lot. And I live for these kind of like little expressions, and it just really shows that Cece, the actor, is doing a heck of a job here with Frankie playing us. I just love it. Oh, they are one of the highlights by far in the whole movie, I can tell you. Of course, lastly, Claudine comes in the middle singing This Is What I've Been Waiting For. Once again, that smile, you can really tell. It's just so genuine. I love the face acting. And then the dancing continues. The choreography picks up again. They go down on their knees. They do some arm thingies. Get some zoom-ins on Draculaura and Frankie. And you can even make out Heath there in the background. And by the way, if you recall Heath and Deuce having a little scene together in between, like in the middle of this whole music dance sequence, you're right. You're not mistaken. That whole sequence is cut out here because I guess it just took out. It was too long for it to fit into the song. I don't know. Obviously, they cut out because it wasn't part of the actual song. Same goes with the Laguna and Cleo scene that they have together at the start of this whole sequence. That is also cut out here for this music video. And then when the last lyric is spoken, they all strike a pose, and that is it. That's the whole music. That's the whole dance sequence. That was the whole choreography. I do like that Claudine gets a little bit of a spotlight here with the posing and like the arms stretched out. She's like the only one, and then all around her you can make out again characters like Laguna, Cleo in the background there, Abby, even Deuce, and even if you look closely here in the front, that's Julia, right there in front of Claudine with the blue hair, the straight hair. Yeah, that's Julia. See, I missed her completely. I wouldn't have known that's Julia, but I kind of recognized her hairstyle, so I was like, oh, that's Julia. Yeah, I think it's like 2 minutes something. It's almost 3 minutes. It's not fully there yet. It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds, I believe, the whole song, maybe. So yeah, it's not that long, and I believe most of the Monster High songs for this movie are kind of that same length. And how many more songs do we have? We have The Three of Us, which also got a music video. I think, right? It got released actually a long time ago. I was meaning to like make a video on that video as well. I wanted to cover that music video as well when it came up, but I completely forgot. If y'all want to see that, I will do that as well. But then we also have how many more songs do we have here? We have the Classroom song, and then we have the song with Deuce and Claudine. That's 2 more songs. What else? How many more songs? We only have 4 songs, I guess. Really? I thought we had more. Okay, I'm sure I'm missing one. That can't be all, right? That can't just be 4 songs. There's a whole soundtrack coming out for this movie. So overall, I really enjoyed this music video. I like the way it's shot. I like the costume department, the makeup and hair, the set design. Like I've mentioned, also obviously I like the acting, Cece and Mia in particular, Naya as well, of course, as Draculaura. But I feel like Naya maybe has more of a dancing past, or maybe she's just more well versed in like dancing. Maybe she's more of a dancer, because that whole sliding on the knee thing, I just feel like that's not just something anyone can do, and she just did it with such confidence, and I just did so badass. So I'm living for that. That we love her. And again, going back to the choreography, I guess being weak, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really, also to be fair, I'm not like a choreographer myself. I don't dance. I don't have any history, or I'm not well versed in that kind of territory whatsoever, so I don't know the first thing of how to spot if a choreography is good or bad. I don't know. Objectively speaking, I don't know. I feel like I like the movements on parts, and I do like the emotion that's being conveyed here through the choreography with the hands, and like I feel like that's very nice. But yeah, that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to give me a big thumbs up if you did. Leave me any thoughts or questions you may have down below, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already, so you don't miss out when I post more Monster High doll and news, animated show news, movie news, a bunch more content coming your way daily, and keeping you up to date with all the dollty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.